All right, hey guys, welcome to the bullpen for your Masked Up Tip Tuesday. We're excited to share for you guys today for the NFCA Tip Tuesday, something we do here at Ole Miss called spin progressions. So I have Ansley here with me today. She's gonna run you guys just kind of through a curveball spin progression. So she's gonna start just close to her catcher here in her stance. And so she's just starting with some regular like curveball spins. I know that some people like feel a certain way about like their kids doing close-up spins. It's not something that I'm like, I love kids going straight from spins straight back to the mound. So something that I really try to do is say, okay, we're gonna progress this backwards. So we're gonna start with these close-up spins, and then she's gonna go a couple different spots back going through that spin progression. So we're gonna try to find out like, if she's losing that spin, in what phase is she losing that spin, right? Is it because she can't get her hand there? Is it a posture thing? Like, is she stuck in her backside? So we'll run through the whole progression and kind of show you guys what we do. So she's gonna go from just like some slight spins, just a little bit, and she's gonna go up in like a K. So we use a variation of spin toys here. Sometimes we'll use a spinner, sometimes we'll use a big ball, sometimes we'll use a half ball, just a lot of different things that we use. Good, Ans. Remember not letting it fall out. So one of Ansley's problems is she kind of lets it fall out sometimes. So you'll notice as she comes down, she's really trying to keep her palm up and spin her fingers around the ball for that curveball. Her third phase is just gonna be in front of her here. So here she's really thinking about her posture. So she tends to get a little bit leany. So she's just starting in that nice stacked stance with her legs and her posture, really good. So I really use this a lot when we're developing pitches, or when as a freshman, Ansley came in with a pitch that she thought spun a certain way, but really it doesn't. So she decided that we were gonna throw it. It's gonna be one of our best pitches. So we decided we're gonna run through a full spin progression with it. And she does it almost every day, just because it's one of those pitches that if you don't pay attention to it, will get a little off on her. All right, so then she's gonna move to what we call a step through. So in that step through, what she's doing is exactly what I said. She's just stepping through and she's just spinning the ball. So this is like less explosive than a walk through. So she's not trying to like walk through powerfully. She's just stepping through nice and easy, worried about the spin of the ball. I'm a firm believer that you learn how to spin the ball by playing catch. I really probably wasn't great at spinning the ball until I threw a ton of BP, and you're just like stepping through and learning how to spin. And then she'll also do these with her regular ball. So she'll drop the spin toy, whatever that spin toy of choice is. Like for Ansley, it's the big ball, and she'll go to her regular ball and she'll do those. Yep. And this is just like for your athlete, like find out what works for them. Like how many of each do they need? What are their phases? It doesn't have to be like tight, close spins to Ks to forward. Like what do they need? Play around with it, make it your own. Good, and then she's just gonna step on the mound, and what we'll do kind of like what we call stops or phases. So she's gonna come out of her full pitch. Yep, and then she's gonna spin that ball. Perfect spin there. So what we find is that somewhere in this front position, she's getting herself in a spot where she can't spin that ball. Either she's getting a little too lean and she's getting her arm stuck, or she can't maintain that hand posture. So we'll usually alternate those with a full pitch. So she'll do a stop, and then she'll go for a full. And she decided to throw great curveballs today. So just a little Tip Tuesday for you guys. And if you can master these, then you too can be a spinny rebel.